Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is John, Authorized Delivery, coming at you. LLC, Stone Stanza. I'm in the lobby right now. The lady said she's going to be a couple minutes. It's strict everywhere you go. That's why I keep my mask on, because everywhere you go, while she's coming out, I wanted to make this quick video. It's Amazon Relay right next door in Portland. So I'm staying in the room. But I want to talk about what is really partial loads and how they're supposed to pay. And I'm glad I found out from a broker with TQL when I received my first partial. I was in Indiana. So basically I called and it said welcome box trucks. So basically I went ahead and I booked it. And it was 2,000 miles. So the guy said, well, listen, I normally pay 53 footers $8,000. I'll pay you $4,000, because that's how parcel's supposed to go. Now, after that, when I deal with other brokers, it's going to be a few minutes. When I deal with other brokers, they say, and it could be 2,000 miles, it could be 3,000 miles, and they'll say, oh, dude, it's only a partial. We'll give you 1,500. Understanding that from that brokerage, and I have a couple friends, that I know that are brokerage or are into it, and I'm going to get into it as well soon. I'm trying to study it. That's how it's supposed to go. A partial load that a box truck can get, if it's not paying full, it could be a partial. Now, it's a partial, but the way they're supposed to pay you is full partial. So if it's a full truck and it's $8,000, now it's partial because it's $4,000, because they're still putting it down as not partial. They're still receiving it as a full load, but they're just putting it up as partial. So they're still going to get that extra $4,000. You see? So basically either a 53 foot's going to put it, and then when they welcome box trucks, they're going to give the box trucks $4,000, and it's easier for them to get the $4,000, or unless a partial 53 footer want to do it, and most likely the box truck will do it. Some of these brokers are giving you less and trying to say, oh, it's only a partial. For my beginners, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it if it's only a partial. If it's partial, that means if the ask, well, what are you giving your 53 footers? And it's supposed to be half of what they're giving them. It's not supposed to be, oh man, it's only a partial. A lot of scams are going on. A lot of people are trying to get over on the beginners. Take your time and think and know what a partial load and how they're supposed to pay. And like I said, I showed an example. I think they blocked it though. But I showed an example of also drivers. There's a lot of drivers have to be taken, for the brokers to feel this comfortable. They're just taking anything, and it's not good. And another thing is not good is, I understand you have YouTube, Facebook. I'm in Facebook groups, YouTube, different ones, a whole lot of them, and a lot of them put how much they made for the month or week. Please, I'm not asking you to do, but have common sense. Why would you do that when the big corporations are going to capitalize on that? The bigger corporations are going to eat that up. And then this is why I like Amazon Relay. They are having their own box trucks come. I'm not saying that's not have to do with it, but when you brag and you made, oh, I made this much in this amount of days and this much, it's not supposed to be like that. Would you go out on the street and brag how much you make, or go other person, or would you tell another person how good your wife is, or such and such, or all this is supposed to be intimacy. That has nothing to do with how much you make. Is personal. All this is together. People are taking advantage of it, and it's hurting the drivers. So I'm looking at it. I'm also study to be a broker, because they're getting paid just the same as more. And by the drivers not falling for it, they need the drivers, but nobody's understanding the game, but they want to post how much they're making. It's ridiculous. But like I said, know what a partial is. Have a good day. Stone Stanza, John, Authorized Delivery, LLC.